I don't know why it's so. Okay, so let me get this straight. You're creating a character. Your character has a power to create a shadow minion that you're going to converse with. I just want to get that right.
Yeah, so you can look on page 32. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
Lord. I
And
will
this
I
is
will let you describe your shadow minion when it comes up. I assume it'll be entertaining. Um, okay. Anybody else doing spending? Since we're on that. I don't think Eddie has. How much have you gotten? You just the first session and this one. That's still like 5.
For the first session, how much did we get on that
Oh
first session?
wait, because you joined that session.
Yeah, so I thought I
Wouldn't
just
you?
had 2.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Good point. Yep. Sorry, Eddie can't spend yet. Next time.
Okay,
Thanks.
so let me. So when I opened up my sheet, I had 5 experience and 1 PowerPoint already written down.
Right.
So I don't know if I might have already added the 2. I think I might have ended up with some like weird I might have ended up with 9 at the beginning of last session. So I bought the PowerPoint. I probably had the 2 failures. Had
PowerPoint
5.
is different from heroic achievement point. PowerPoint is something you use for something else.
Oh, heroic achievement.
That PowerPoint was gotten when you did the 2 heads are better than 1 move. I know because I listened to it.
Okay. Let me look. Let me look here again. Yeah. So I do have a heroic achievement point on my character sheet.
There you go.
And
okay.
so I had 5, and I had the heroic achievement point. So
hold on, we're gonna set up the audio for me and my wife. Hold on.
Yep. Okay.
you guys can't hear anything from my thing, right?
Just you.
That's good.
Cool. So I had 5 plus 2. So I think that puts me at 7. With 7 with 1 heroic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep.
You're going the wrong way, right?
No, that's
Oh, that's
the right way.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I was just telling them that they got 2 experience. That's all you got, because you don't have any failures from last time. I know I listened. So.
All right. When I get home, I will take a look, figure out what I want to buy. I have 2 heroic achievement points and 1 experience after buying. Just
okay.
All right.
Got it. You're gonna update your sheet. Claire has created a shadow minion, which will, I'm sure, cause problems later.
Don't worry about it. He's a good boy.
So I got 2
Oh my
XP.
goodness.
2 XP. I looked at the thing and I go, we don't even need to ask these questions. I can visibly see the answers to them. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
So, if it was one of them where I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the list, and if it's something that I don't think you got experience for, then I will ask you, do you think that this is a thing? And then you guys can rationalize it. But looking at that list, I was like, there's no way you're not going to earn 2 experience. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And you earned, 4 because of your double failures of that game. I particularly like the one where you failed in passing the note. That's my personal favorite. And the note just crumpled against the floor. That was my favorite.
Who, me?
Yeah. You guys were
going. Oh yeah, no, I think that was so much fun.
And it rolled across the floor, and so now everybody thinks that you probably have a crush on the trendy girl or something, because I assume that's what I would think if someone's writing about her and then rolling a note to someone.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
It's also high school, so rumors.
Because I was passing a note to Claire, right?
No, you
Yes. No, not me.
You're passing it to Eddie, and you dropped it basically.
Oh, okay, all right. No, Eddie and I were talking because we were right next to each other, and then I was trying to inform everybody else in the back of the class.
You're right. No, you were informing the back. You're right.
Yeah, it was to the
So
back of the class.
To
Amos.
Probably to Claire, but maybe try or try to pass it to anybody, any of the 3. And so he intercepted it at that point and read, I don't remember, something about her. And so so now it's a big. I don't care.
So a couple of things. One, how much experience do you have total, and did you want to spend any of it?
3.
Okay, so you need 6 to do something with. I feel like you should have more experience than that because.
I spent my experience.
Oh, you
last
did.
time.
You built stuff. Okay, that's why I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like that pool should be higher, but okay, that's fine.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we're probably gonna end up starting with you.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Do you
So-
know what happened last time?
No, don't tell her anything.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was a surprise.
It is. I'm sure.
Okay.
So your mission was to talk to the trendy girl, Linda, and try to get close and get
Yeah.
information from her. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to go breaking into her house like some people.
Understood.
This is Linda Lindenmeyer, right?
Yep.
Linda.
Lindenmeyer. Her voice even sounds a little bit punchable. It's not my fault. It's just the name that came to mind. Yes, that is her name.
Yeah. What are we wanted to see something in her house?
So
but,
what they
yeah.
thought was that she's the prime suspect. Maybe you could get like information from her if you got close. Maybe get invited over. You know what I mean? Like get close to her. So you decided you wanted to go to gym class because that's where she would be, and you wouldn't be skipping class. So it's a twofer right there. Today's gym class starts up. There is. I'm going to tell you to describe the teacher for you. There we go. Your gym teacher is David Boghammer, and David Boghammer looks like an ex-Marine. Like he is jacked as a gym teacher, and he now because it's in vogue right now, he wants everybody to do jump rope. So it's a big jump rope class. Everyone's just going at it. I assume you kind of try to approach Linda in some way, like you kind of like slide over slowly and kind of like get near her, right? Okay, so the rest of the scene can proceed as you would think. So go ahead. So Linda's like 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
She's not very athletic.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Linda. Looks like you're
Hi.
struggling a bit with the jump rope.
I mean, I've never been really good at it. It makes you go sweaty, and I don't like being sweaty. I just don't.
Oh, well, maybe we can practice the jump rope together.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
And so as she does a few more, jump ropes, and she goes, it's like, so what brings you here? I don't talk to you very often.
Yeah, I was thinking, we don't really know each other too well, and I like to get to know a lot of people, so I wanted to just hang out a little bit more
Oh, okay.
and see how you're
yeah.
doing.
Well, that's very nice,
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna ask her anything specific? She seems like she's
Yeah,
willing to
let's see.
talk to you. You're bright, and she might feel like get trendy by hanging out with you. You have a generally good popular personality.
Yeah.
So she's willing to talk to you.
What was the name of the girl who went missing?
Samantha Sweeney.
Oh, Samantha.
Samantha.
Yeah. Yeah. Linda, did you know Samantha? Wow.
Well, I don't have roles in this game. She'll like almost trip over her jump rope.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm just really, hearing Samantha's name just gets me, I'm so upset hearing her name.
Yeah, me too. I was worried about how you might feel if you were worried about her.
Yeah, no, it just makes me sick just thinking about what could have happened to her.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm great. She'll say, and she's trying to like move along with the jump rope, and she stops for a second, like she's like getting a little bit pale.
Linda, you're not looking so good.
I think I might need to go to like the nurse's office. Can you help me there?
Yeah, I'll go ask the gym teacher.
Okay. Do you start to pull away from her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. About the time you move about 3 to 5 feet away, she just starts profusely vomiting, like
Whoa.
everywhere, onto the floor, onto her clothes. She's just retching, like absolutely retching out in the middle of the gym class.
Teacher.
Like, that's not good. We gotta go get somebody. Do you wanna go?
I'll
you're
go
you're
get the
too
nurse.
close. You wanna? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Start
Okay.
it's like, look, I didn't push her that hard. He has that face like
Yeah.
This is not me. I did not do that.
Yeah. I think she's just not feeling well.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's still vomiting as you're leaving. Like,
Yeah.
other people are starting to crowd around. Some people are doing this.
Okay. I'll go.
Just a thing.
I'll go run to the nurse's office and get the nurse.
Okay. Oh man. So cut to other group. What were you guys doing? You were just kind of like racing to the gym after transforming back, or I was curious to see how this formation was going.
I mean, I'm not walking. If I run in the hallway, that's gonna cause some people to look at me. I am walking briskly.
Briskly walking.
I'm briskly walking. I mean, if what I think worked, then we'll find out who exactly is the culprit. This is one way to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm right alongside Claire.
Okay.
And I make my way to the gym. Let me know if something happens.
Okay. So no other preparation besides not being in your other form, just regular you guys just coming around the
Yep.
corner. Okay. Just because it's comically funny, as they peer around one corner, you run out to try to go towards the gym, like towards the nurse's office, because you spent a couple of minutes being like, "Are you okay, Smith? Okay, you should get somebody." So there's some time there. So you're running out of the gym at about the time they're coming down the hallway. You're like, "I need to go to the nurses," I assume, or
Yeah.
something.
Linda's not acting right. I'm going to get the nurse.
Linda's not acting. Whatever show you?
puking
What do you
everywhere.
mean?
You're not going to the gym. It's not a good sight.
All right.
You do not want to see what's in the gym right now. Like, trust me on this.
And it was Linda you were saying it was, right?
Yes, it was Linda. I need to go now.
I smirk under and cover. Like
We think we know what's going on though.
Like, we didn't even know she had that much vomit in her. Like, you hear like voices in the back. Like, how is she even doing that?
all right. Well, you should go help her out, and I guess we'll eat you a next class.
You have an Alex coming. Hold on, that's a good pause too. Hey, Alex.
Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late.
No, that's fine. I assumed that you were napping, and that happens, but it is life. Was it napping? Out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
you assumed correctly, yes.
So good. That's all right. This was her reaction to the vomiting scene she didn't know was going to happen, which was priceless. It's like, what are you doing, Linda?
Out of character, if you're wondering, that was my doing.
Oh.
What the fuck happened?
They
Don't worry
tampered
about
with
it.
her magically. So she made a portal so that she, as a witch, altered the magic of that portal and touched Linda. Linda then compulsively vomited.
Oh, dear.
A chain reaction. They didn't quite think about the ramifications of bouncing magic back at someone while they're in the middle of gym class. So
No, I thought about it. I thought about it, and I wanted to make them hurt.
I assumed she's doing jump ropes, so her stomach is like going up and down, and then it's just like she gets kicked. Imagine getting kicked in the solar plexus while you're doing jump rope. You know, that's.
But she did something, and then I did something too, and we both.
Well, you
Both.
were able to see
Both
her
hands.
through her eyes, so you knew where she was. You didn't like get to mess with her magically. You didn't get to do vampiric touch. You wanted to, but you didn't, because you have to actually touch someone. That was what the ruling was. And
But we knew, but because of what I did, we knew that person was in the gym.
And
Yep. You did know
well,
that
we
she
were just. So this confirms it.
confirmed that
Uh-huh.
she had vomiting. Yes.
She's the source of magic.
Alex, as for experience, you got 2. That's the easy way to do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Because looking at the questions, it was obvious to me that it was 2, and you didn't have any failures last time. So, that
Okay.
makes sense. Zeppo will be joining us later. If Zeppo can't make it, I assume he's in the bathroom. That's what I assume. Every time he has dialogue, it's like I run to the bathroom. So he lives there.
He might actually live there.
Might actually live there. It's not.
I don't know him.
Wait a second. Are we talking about Zeppo or Zeppo's character? Because it's
Zeppo's
not
character.
There's a gray line
Zeppo's
there.
character.
Look, anytime he's had to sort through information or hide from someone, he's went to that bathroom. Okay, so I assume if he doesn't come in on time later on today, he's in that bathroom. You just can pick them up later.
Sure.
Until either that or he's standing around as cardboard. You can take your pick. But
I like the bathroom idea.
okay, sure. He's not far enough away that you couldn't be summoned if needed, if there was a commotion. Okay. So yes, Viola ran around the corner, could talk to you, is now conversing with you guys because she looks like a person that needs to run to the nurse's office. But obviously, she now knows what's going on somewhat. Yeah, open talk at this point. There's still a commotion going on in the gym.
Wait, is it's not Claire. What is Heather's name? I apologize.
Oh, Viola.
Viola. I don't think that you need to get the nurse. I think that we need to go have her exercise some more.
What?
Like, I don't know if that pun came out right. We have to exercise her demons. She's the one. She's the one who is at the center of all of this.
All right. How about we do this? Send her to the nurse's office and we can have a little chat with her later. It'll be fun.
Yeah, less people. That probably makes more sense.
Like
mean, if
everyone's going to be
we're-
expecting her to go to the nurse's office.
We were looking for her a place to be empty. She wouldn't be in it now.
Oh no, she's causing a giant commotion. There are people pointing and laughing. Some people are like horrified. The gym teacher is panicking because, not panicking, he doesn't have that expression, but it looks like he's looking around for when help's going to get here. Yeah.
They should be glad it isn't the 2020s and everyone has their phone out doing TikToks.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it'd be video forever.
Oh no.
Hey, wait, you're a news reporter, right? Do you have a camera? Who has a camera?
Didn't I have
You
camera?
technically, Viola, if you're a terrible person, you could turn around, take some snapshots, and you could use those later.
Snapshots of what?
Of her vomiting.
Oh, you
How do I
should.
do that?
Just saying, it's something you could do.
You should. You should.
Just this group's not nice, apparently. Just luckily, your person with a camera is the nice one, so
Yeah.
I think you're probably fine.
Okay, can I make it to the nurse's office?
Is everybody just going to the nurse's office at this point?
No, I wait for her to do her thing. I had nothing to do with this. I waltz into gym class.
Okay. Well, during the commotion, it's easier to sneak in.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. You can go to the nurse's office. The nurse is, doing general things, cleaning, putting things back. Oh, hello.
Oh, nurse, please help. Linda is vomiting in the gym. She needs help immediately.
Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah. There's something in my bag. And she goes over and starts putting stuff in it. It's gonna take a few combat rounds of getting back.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys do in the meantime?
I go to gym class. Is gym class still happening?
I mean, yes and no. She's been put into a corner of the room where she's vomiting, and they've kind of tried to resume class on the other half of the gymnasium so that they don't have to be where that is.
I go over and make sure that I'm seen by the teacher and doing whatever jump ropes they want me to do, seeing other kids do jump ropes.
He does look at your group and is like, "What? Why are you guys late?" Looks at the whole group because you guys kind of clustered in, right? You didn't one at a time sneak in.
No,
I
we
went
were
in
here
first.
before Linda started vomiting.
Yeah, but it's not like you wouldn't notice you weren't in class before then. Like,
I was feeling sick this morning, so I was in
We're
the
very
bathroom.
I think
Right.
Eddie would have probably gone to the nurse's office.
all right, that's fine.
I
You can have Eddie walk in behind Viola while she's waiting for the guy, the lady.
be like, I'll wait till you get back to me.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, Claire.
I was kind of feeling sick in the bathroom.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I could make it up if I want me to stay after class.
No, it seems maybe there's some sort of thing going around. You get the idea this guy is not the sharpest guy. He does this job because he's good at the one thing, and that's being fit.
Yeah.
So he will say that's fine. Apparently there's a sickness going around. That's why I'm trying to quarantine this group over for whoever she is. We don't want this to go around.
Yeah.
And he'll look at Derek. I mean, you weren't skipping, were you?
No, it's jumping rope. Get it? Hold on, man.
I meant the class. I mean the rope.
Were we supposed to be skipping? So we just kind of like start like that. Hey, I know where the kitty litter is. You want me to throw it on the vomit?
Wow.
Well, she's stopped vomiting. She's just dry heaving at this point. There's nothing
still
there.
vomit all over
Do
the
you think
floor,
she needs
right?
water?
You could try and get her some water. Does someone want to get her water? A lot of the students don't want to go near her. And he'll look and he goes, "It's really bad over there."
You know what? I'll be kind. I'll get her. I go over. I look for her water bottle. I fill it up with some fresh water.
Okay.
I walk over. It's like, oh, I heard you.
Claire,
Yep.
I want you to roll 2d6 and your magical connection. Don't fail, because there might be a problem.
Wait 1 second.
Your magical stat, yeah.
2d6 plus magic.
Yep.
That's what I find. I get. That's when I start try heaving myself.
There we go. I'm on the right turn.
All right, 1 second. I'll get my character sheet.
That's fine. I just need something the equivalent of either luck or something.
So is that mystical, magical? What was
It's mystical? Yeah, I just said it wrong. That's why I wanted to look at a character sheet and get the right term.
9?
9 total.
Yes.
Okay. You go to give her water. You make like eye contact, and you think that she almost like had like a tingle, and then it kind of just goes away. And then she goes, "She'll take the water." Remember before we said that reaching out with your magical connection, they might realize who you are. You just literally walked up to her. So she's
I know.
like,
Oh,
okay.
I know.
There was a tingling of the force, basically, and then she shrugged it off. You basically resisted. You're like, no. Okay. You hand her the water. Oh, thank you.
Of course, I heard you were feeling sick. Hope you feel better.
So evil. So sorry. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't know what came over me. It was like somebody like punched me in the stomach really, really hard, and I was just doing the jump rope, and then like I felt like my stomach got punched.
Did you overexert yourself?
I mean, I don't usually go this hard in gym class, and I'm going. Oh God, my clothes. Oh, this is awful.
I take off my jacket. Here, you can use mine.
She stops mid-sentence, looks at your jacket. No, that's fine.
That's okay. I put it back on. Like, all right.
I mean,
good luck finding some new clothes.
At least it says color.
It does. It's all black.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
At least it has color.
She still has her same personality. She's just sick.
She's like, you're same color. I mean, oh, you mean with your vomit? Oh, okay, I understand. Well, good luck. And I walk away.
Okay. So she needs to sip in her water. Oh, okay. I'll cut back to the nurse's office team. You guys have pretty much made it back down the hallway. You go to the gym class. I don't actually have a nurse character in mind, so I'm just going to call her Betty with no last name. Why not? Betty, an older lady with a nurse's bag, and you and Eddie come around the corner.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh, she looks at the lady far at distance. Yeah, we got a better look at her. All right. So you guys go over there, and she opens her little, bag of stuff. And goes, what are your, symptoms? She puts a little, a stethoscope on her. Tries to do doctory things and see how she's doing. Well, it seems like she's okay, except for a dehydration and, my God, how? No, that's a lot. She seems stunned a moment. She is an older lady, and this is quite awful. Yeah, you definitely need to lie down. I'm gonna take you out of here. Starts taking her away. Did anybody stop her or anything? Okay.
No.
Okay. Her and Linda leave. Betty and Linda leave. And some poor janitor looks like he's just arrived and has to deal with this. He squeegees Linda out kind of the door because it's an outdoor gymnasium and kind of like mops up the rest of that. Okay, gym class is starting to restart. Are you guys following Linda back to the nurse's office, or is everybody just gonna hang out in the gym?
I'm at class. I I got my confirmation. We can deal with that later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna follow Linda.
Okay. Check it around.
Nope. Nope. I've been here the whole time. I'm not skipping class.
All right. So people continue on with gym class. As I've described, Mr. Boghammer is a very jacked individual. He doesn't seem incredibly intelligent, but smart in his own way. He looks like the guy looks like he retired, and then he's like, "Oh, I need to keep paying my bills, so now I do this." And so now he's just this jacked gym teacher who's like, "Okay, do the reps. Okay, next exercise," and he just goes through like one after the other. All right. Is anybody else doing anything during gym class? I mean, it's going to be like another 10 or 15 minutes in game, but I just figured I'd ask.
I
Just going through the motions.
Just sadly jumping rope.
Sadly jumping rope. Is that the adjective?
Sadly, badly, whatever.
I haven't heard much from Alex's character, so I think he doesn't have his character's name there. Let me check my list.
Amos, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard much from Amos. How are you doing, Amos?
No, I mean, we're just in gym class. I mean, she's. It's not like Linda's gonna be able to run away.
Okay. All right, I was just making sure you guys weren't doing any other plotting or troublemaking during gym class. If that's the case, you're just going to go through gym class and wait for an opportunity to leave. I will let that happen.
Well, I mean, I would assume that we're probably all jumping rope, pretty much, close together. And so how do we want to handle this? Like, do we want to just after this we want to go check on her?
We can either go check on her. We can wait till she goes home after school or try to talk to her.
Well, I mean, they may send her home early, right?
And we can go visit her at her house or something.
What period are we in?
You guys are in gym, but let me see which period that counts as. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, after this, it's going to be your elective for free period. So people that have special classes probably can go to those, or it's free. So you'll actually be able to just kind of go to self-study or roam the hallways, probably.
We gotta go to the. We should go to our spot, and we can talk this over.
That, or we could maybe swing by Linda's locker.
In the lockers.
Yeah.
What a problem.
I mean, we know that it's her. We're gonna have to confront her at some point.
But maybe she's got some evidence in there that helps us to figure out, what's going on, where they might be. We gotta come up with some evidence.
I mean, how about we do this? We go over. If she's gonna be sent home early, one of us can go and be the nice person, good Samaritan. Say, "Oh, you're feeling sick. I can go grab your things from her locker." And you can offer to go and grab her stuff, or one of us, probably not me, but then we do that. And the rest of us, just try to look for evidence.
The problem with that is if she says no, then she knows that we might be going through her locker when suddenly everything is gone. If we don't ask her, then she doesn't know that we're the ones who went through her locker.
What's your plan then?
My plan?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea to have maybe Viola and Eddie go over there and check on her, and and still ask. And if she says yes, then that's fine. And if she says no, then just stay with her. We'll go over and pick the lock and get into her locker and find some evidence, hopefully. And and then if she says yes, you come over and we've already got the locker open and everything's fine.
What is this? What are we asking?
the two of you are going to go and check on her and see if she needs help getting home. Because we have a free period, so we can just go do what we need to. And we, being good people, we should go and check on our sick classmate. The two of you can do that. Amos and Claire and I can go to her locker and assist in the quickening of getting her stuff. If she tells you no, if she doesn't want you to go to her locker and get her stuff, then just stay with her, because then you haven't incriminated yourself. You follow?
Follow.
Got it.
So you're basically breaking into a good and a bad group. Two good people are going to go to the nurse's office, and everyone else is going to do something really bad when they're not there.
Yes, we're going to get this. We're going to go and find some evidence, because my buddy Amos over here is a investigative reporter, and that's what you do.
Well, the only problem is that we might get trying to go through her locker in the middle during school time. There might be people walking by.
Well, we got away with the last time, so.
This is what every criminal says. Every criminal, it worked last time.
If you don't like the idea, that's fine. I'm okay with following another
I feel
idea.
like we can do it. We just have to be smart about it.
Okay.
One of us should be on lookout at the very least.
Oh yeah, no, the two of you
Create
should be
a
on lookout.
distraction. What is the code word if somebody's coming?
Pineapple.
Oh crap! Run.
No.
Just joking.
I left my homework. I was like,
oh, I dropped my homework over there.
Watching on TV.
It's not the locker I left my homework in.
No, that's too obvious. We're talking about lockers. We don't want to connect that. What's your favorite? Give me a book series. What do you like to read?
Lord of the Rings.
Have you?
Okay. Have I read Lord of the Rings?
Hot nerd.
You don't. All right, Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's a good one. So how about this? It was like the code word or the SOS, somebody's coming, is going to be crap, I lost my page.
Seems long.
And I'm going to be reading, quote unquote, some ways away, not near you, but close enough where you can hear it. I'll probably drop my book. I'll make a distraction. And give you enough time to get out.
I'm gonna love if this fails, like as a roll. That's gonna be fantastic. Go ahead, rock and roll.
What I'm thinking is, we get out of here. The two of them go to the nurse's office. The three of us hang out for like 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, most everyone is going to clear out. They're going to either be at their classes or wherever they're hanging out for last period, or skipping out or whatever. Right. So once those 10 minutes is up, we've got time. So we go over there. I'll get the lock open in a flash, and we'll just do what we did the last time and grab everything. Right? No screwing around. Lock it back up and then leave. All right? Because she's just going home, and then we'll put the stuff away later on or drop it in the trash. I don't really care. She's a bad person. She's kidnapping kids. Right. So we got to remember, this is to help people. This is to save the people who have been kidnapped and brought to that other weird dimension, right? So we're not trying to like question ourselves as to what our morality is here. We're trying to bring these two kids back.
Honestly, the thing is that if she's going to take those, there's a good chance she's not going to just stop at those two girls.
Well, exactly, but again, we need to get some evidence. We need to figure out what if she has a weakness, if she's got some plan, if there's somebody else pulling the strings. We need to know what's going on, and it may be in that locker. So let's check the locker, and if we find something, then great. If we don't, then we definitely have. Either way, we've got to go to her house. But if we go to her house, at least we've got some info.
All right. And if worst comes to worst, we just corner her in some nondescript place, and we reveal all the things that we know.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll deal with from there. And if she wants to fight us, well, she's gonna have to take them.
Okay. Then I guess you guys are going to that plan. Eddie and Claire are going to go up and tell her to the nurse's office and see how she's doing. That seems
Wait,
like
I thought I was staying with the bag.
what's up?
Eddie and Viola.
Eddie and
Eddie and
Viola.
Viola.
Eddie and Viola. Sorry.
I should not be near her. Claire is out of
No, you shouldn't
character.
be near
Claire
her.
is going to be extremely mean to her if she goes.
I'm surprised you didn't do something to the water that you handed to her. I was waiting for it. I was like, "Here's your water," and then she just vomits more. Like,
I hope you know I was thinking about it, but that would have been too obvious.
okay.
You should have asked me. I still had alcohol. We could have got her drunk.
Oh, we could have got her in so much fucking
Too bad.
trouble.
You missed out on the opportunity.
Oh, we could have. Oh, that would have been perfect. It was alcohol poisoning.
I was gonna try to say something to you, but you did it so fast. I was like, oh crap.
Damn it. Oh, that would have been perfect. Out of character. Okay, well, next time.
Find some other way to mess with her. All right, sorry, Eddie and Claire. Not
Viola.
Viola. What is wrong with me? I keep looking at this corner. That's why. All right, Eddie and Viola will go to the nurse's office and see how she's doing. Okay. So I assume this was like 10, 15 minutes of conversation, going up with the plan. And so the nurse has her laying down. The nurse Betty has her laying down, and is like, "Hi," as you guys go by. How can I help you?
We wanted to check on our classmate. She didn't look so well.
Oh, she's resting now. She needed a lot of fluids. And we gave her some saltine crackers, so she should be fine.
Okay. Why would she vomit like that?
As far as I could tell, it seems like somebody. Well, not somebody. I should say. It seems like her stomach had a reaction, and then all the liquid that was kind of like in there just kind of spewed out of her mouth.
Yeah, that usually sounds like what vomit is.
Well, no, but it seemed like it was like pressurized. Like normally you vomit, you do have a certain amount of force, but it seems that like it was propelled from her stomach. And if that makes any sense, it doesn't make much sense to me either. It's like she was hit really hard while attempting to do something strenuous.
Oh, wow.
Like a gut punch, but there's no bruises. She doesn't have any bruises. I checked on her abdomen. It just seems like it was some sort of internal problem. We're gonna call her parents probably in an hour or so, so they can come by and check on her if she gets worse. She seems like she's gonna be okay. She said something about not wanting to talk to her parents, and so I understand kids are like that.
She doesn't want to
no
talk
offense.
to her parents?
Well, you know how it is. You have your parents pick you up. She's the kind of girl that doesn't like not trendy things. Imagine if you're a trendy person and your parents pick you up.
I don't get it.
Yeah, the nurse shakes her head. I don't get it either. She's obviously in bad shape.
Okay.
Well, do you mind if we go talk to her?
I mean, she's laying down right now, but she's not asleep. I guess you can talk to her if you want to. Just don't push her too hard. She's definitely not feeling well.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll go over to her.
Okay, she lets you in. I don't know why I did that. You guys can go in, and Linda is basically laid out on a bed with a sheet up to her neck. She's got like a little water thing, like the water IV running into her. Oh, thank you for getting the nurse. She sees you out of the corner of her eye.
Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. Was it my fault?
No, I just had a stomach thing happen. I gotta thank Claire as well for bringing water. That was really nice.
Claire brought water?
Yeah, she brought water while you were going out to the nurse's office. She brought me water, so that was really nice of her.
Oh, that is really nice of her.
She tried to offer me her jacket, but I would rather die. So just like,
oh,
I mean, have you seen her jacket? I do not look good in black. I don't.
I was admiring Claire's jacket, but yeah, I couldn't see it on you.
Anyway, I got most of that off of me, so that's good. My parents, they said they want to call my parents, but I don't want them to come here and pick me up.
What's wrong with seeing your parents?
My parents are fine people, but I don't want them coming to school. I don't want them coming to school and seeing me like this. It just, also, it's not going to be good for my image. You know what that's like, right, Viola?
No.
Interesting. Basically, I don't want my friends to think that I'm reliant on my parents. Does that make things clear for you?
Yeah, you want to see more mature and independent.
Right.
Of course.
Trendy, yes. You swear that she says that word like she knows what she means, but just uses the word sparingly. Yeah. So so I'm just laying down here. Is there anything I can help you with? I know you helped me earlier, but
Well, I wanted to know if there's anything we could get you, like maybe a snack or something, if you're feeling up to anything.
she'll have like the saltines next to her. He's like, no, I'm just eating this. And she'll just think about it. Yep, just eating these crackers.
Okay.
What I got. I don't think I should eat anything bigger than that. I'll probably puke it up.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
I've never had such a violent reaction to gym class before. I know I don't like sweating, but that was a bit much.
Yeah, that was very unusual.
There's like a cricket chirp and a little thing goes by because there's nothing else to really talk about. And she goes, cool. I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys need from me?
No, that's all, I think. I just wanted to check on you.
Yeah, is it okay if we check on you later though? Because I am really worried about you.
I guess I've just never known for you to be so considerate. I mean, I know you're considerate, but you're showing me an awful lot of attention.
I mean,
It was just quite the scene to walk into, that's all.
Oh, I suppose that is true.
yeah.
Well, and she'll nibble her crackers pathetically. So I'm gonna go lay down. Hope you guys feel bad. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I guess Eddie at this point will just step out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think that's all we can do for now.
All right. The nurse is like, "Oh, thank you for visiting. I'm sure she's just groggy, and give her a few hours.
Yeah.
I also told people that would make sense for her to know that she was sick, so they'll probably come and visit her also. All right. Meanwhile, Group B.
I take out. I'm sorry.
Bunch of felons. What are you doing?
Well, while I'm down ways away, close enough that I'm keeping. I take out my book, Emperor of the Band, totally not Lord of the Rings.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm reading it. I am reading it, like looking up, enjoying, relaxing on my time off, watching.
Okay.
Reading in one hand, I take out a smoothie in the other.
All right.
Smoothie, and I'm watching.
All right. All right. Let's see. The other two?
I'm gonna be breaking into the locker.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna break into the locker.
How many before you guys break in? How many people are in this hallway?
Oh, let's see. You know what? Just for fun, Claire, roll 2d6.
Five.
Okay, there are 5 people roaming the hallways, but they're not necessarily looking at you. They're just around. Are you looking to see if someone's specifically watching them? I'm guessing that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm looking specifically watching them or glancing towards them, kind of see if anyone's paying attention to them specifically.
No one's paying attention, though. There are people like going to their lockers and grabbing things for their elective classes and stuff.
Have the elective classes, has that begun, or did we get here early before?
You got there slightly before people leave for those, so you can wait and they'll eventually leave. But there are people grabbing things.
So I kind of imagine Claire is kind of like down a little ways reading, and Amos
Right.
and I are standing maybe by like an exit door or something, maybe 15 feet away from her locker. And I'm like, look, as soon as everybody leaves, I've got something for this. It's fine. Once everybody's gone, then we can make our we can do what we need to do, and it'll be fine. Just she'll keep an eye out down there. Keep an eye out down there. I've got this empty bag, and I'm just gonna pop it, drop everything in, and we'll leave right through here. Oh wait, hold on. This one's set up an alarm, but we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Just gotta wait a minute.
Two things. How much stuff is in your bag? Number one.
I don't know if you mind if I retcon something, but maybe I dropped my stuff off. Dropped all the. I forget who ended up with all of the stuff. If it was me or if it was Zeppo's character.
So, okay, so you took the stuff and you split it between the two bags, and you still have your stuff and the other half in that bag.
I wouldn't have had much stuff in my bag anyway. So sounds like maybe can I say that in between I went and crammed a bunch of stuff into my locker from Samantha's stuff, just crammed all her stuff in.
As people were taking stuff from their elective classes, you crammed your stuff back, her stuff, in your locker. That's basically what I would happen. So okay, so you took the evidence from Claire's locker and shoved it in your own. That's
Samantha's
fine.
locker,
Not incriminating at all. Just shove it into the locker.
Yep.
So if someone busts your locker open and sees Claire's stuff, that's not going to be weird, right? But
yeah.
Don't we're dating.
All right. So you stuff Claire's stuff in your locker. You have a half-empty bag. You go to the new target. You go and bust their locker open. I assume you're using the same ability you used last time.
Yeah. Once everybody is out of the hallway. Yep.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a very full locker at the end of this game. I want you to know.
No, I'm probably gonna have a bonfire after school.
Oh, all right.
Good old American book burning.
It's not a roll really for your ability, is it? What does it say for that?
I believe it is a roll, but
let me just check. Yeah, check that works.
You have an odd sense of control over reality. You can make an alter reality check with mystical.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so
right,
my mystical is +2. And I assume, in a sense, the two are the two of them helping me. If they're keeping watch, in a sense, they're kind of helping me.
Here's the thing with helping. They'd have to do the helping action first, and then you'd have to do your action. So they can't be.
Okay, I've got the PowerPoint, so I'll spend the PowerPoint.
Okay.
So I'll get +3 to my roll.
All right. So that's going to be +1 automatically by spending the PowerPoint.
Yeah, but my mystical is already +2, so it's +3.
Right, but that's the highest you can go. You can't go higher than a +3 bonus, just to make things not ridiculous. So.
Sure. So I'm gonna roll, and I've rolled an 8, so that's an 11.
All right. You successfully the tumbler. Oh, is Eddie watching? Not Eddie. My bad. Amos has seen this trick before. Eddie, it would be a little weirder. The tumbler spins and clicks back and spins and clicks back and then spins and clicks back, and then the lock pops off.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to dismiss that. That's all right. The lock pops off. I realized if Eddie had seen that, that would have been a very different reaction. That's why I was asking.
Again, Eddie's not there.
No, right. I know. So the tumbler spins itself 2 or 3 times, then pops off the lock. All right. you break into another locker.
Yep, I hang it, I open it up. Do I see a lot of the same kind of stuff, or do I see anything that is?
Oh man. All right. So here's the thing. First thing you see is there's almost no school books in here. There is a pile of magazines in here. There's like, fashion magazines, art, food, books. There's almost no school books in this locker. It is literally just like tons of like trendy nonsense in this locker. There's even like bits of fabric and like little like, you know what I mean? Like this is a locker of a person that's like wants to make themselves crafty, but it hasn't quite gotten there yet, you know? So
sure, okay.
Like that. Now, if you dig in there, you'll probably find stuff, but it's literally buried under a pile of magazines. Like that's what's in here.
All right. So I'm gonna just like grab the top of that stack and drop it on the ground, nice and gentle, in a good stack, and grab the second half of that stack, pull it out, turn it, drop it on top.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
While that's going on, I want Claire to make. No, this is. Let me see exactly how this would play out before I say that. Convince, nah. Flex, no. What is the?
Oh, can I just say something to Amos real quick?
What's up?
Can I say something to Amos real quick?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Amos, if anybody asks, tell them that Linda is really sick, and I'm getting her homework for her because she asked us to.
Okay. And
sounds totally yes.
Sounds totally feasible, and I think you have a much better chance of lying about this than I do.
All right.
That's supposed to mean.
I'm really terrible at lying, and it was either you or it was Zeppo's character that was good at it. I don't remember which. So I'm hoping that you're okay at it.
Claire, do you want this to be a physical or a mental roll? I assume, not mental, magic roll.
Physical or magic?
Mystical. A physical or mystical?
Mystical, 100%.
Okay. I want you to roll 2d6 in mystical.
13.
13 total?
Yes.
God damn.
I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Okay. This is how messed up this is. You're like a witchy dreamery type, right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't, it's not using a physical thing. So you're not like looking down a hallway and seeing someone. As you're reading, you like blank out for a second, and in your mind see someone walking down a hallway, taking a left, and then like you're seeing a vision of someone coming down the hallway. So like basically what happened was as you were holding the book, you fell asleep. Like you're like standing up asleep. And you have like the vision of someone coming around the corner and spotting them.
Crap, I lost my page.
Okay.
As I drop my smoothie because I fell asleep and I dropped my book. Ah, crap, I lost my page. Damn.
Okay. Derek can respond as Mauricia.
You hear a splash.
Can I get an answer to my question? If my question came before all that happened?
Yeah, that's fine. What was your question? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I took out all the magazines and wanted to know what I was seeing in the locker at this point.
Okay. Sorry. All right, so you took out the stuff from the locker, and you want to know what was in the locker besides the paperwork?
Besides the magazines.
Oh. In there, let's see, what other things would be in here? Yeah, okay. Would you find it weird if there was a picture of Claire, but it was like ripped up? Would that be a problem for you? I mean,
I would definitely take that.
Okay.
Anything else? Incriminating evidence.
Find like notebooks and stuff, but you're not going to have time really to go through that. There's not a lot of pictures in this particular locker. It's just filled with stuff. Like it's not like they put stuff along the walls like the other one. It was just more like
I'll take a notebook.
like a storage unit.
Yep, I'll take the notebooks. Any boxes, anything that looks incriminating.
Okay.
Um,
But a ripped up photo of someone is not great, usually.
Okay. And then when I hear the sploosh, I will promptly just pick up the magazines, the first stack, and then the second stack, close the locker and lock it.
Okay.
I asked the person who's about to walk by if more of my things come out of my backpack and I'm trying to pick them up. If anyone walks by, I was like, "Oh, can you go get some paper towels?"
Oh, sure. You know what's even crazier than that is that because you responded, inside your mind, the vision also changes. So you see him like stopping and then talking to you as simultaneously with you actually talking to him. Anyway.
It's pretty weird, but I'm okay with this.
You're half asleep. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they go, yeah, I'll get you paper towel. And they wander off.
I look around, like when I close the locker, I look around. Do I see that person?
You see Claire at the end of the hallway conversing with someone short. Like it's a really short conversation, and then they leave.
I walk over to, come on, Amos, let's go. I walk over to Claire and I'm like, look, I didn't want to grab all of her magazines, so I just grabbed a couple of things.
Just help
What
me.
happened?
I look around. Is that guy still close? He's coming back.
No, but he still has to go look for the paper towel. It's not instantaneous. He doesn't teleport. But yeah, he comes back shortly.
Well, I would be like, let's just get out of here and let him clean it up. Come on.
No, he made a minute. Thank you. I take the paper towels and I clean it up and I throw it away. I throw away my smoothie. And then
no problem. The person introduces themselves because they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my name's Guan Ho."
Oh, I'm Claire.
And he'll shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the help.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
What does he look like?
Oh, brown face, brown glasses, sort of like not nerdish demeanor, just sort of very like tries to be more upper class than your average high school student.
He's actually trying to go places.
He's trying to go places. Unfortunately, it's this high school, so who knows?
Hey, someone has to start somewhere.
His family is relatively new to the area. They're like second generation from overseas, but he speaks fluent English. He does not like exchange student. He's not that level, but you know what I mean. Yeah. He's in that area.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, no problem. He'll help you, and he's very just generally a nice person. And all right, well, I'll see you later.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No problem.
And I'm like, hey, you gotta. As soon as I know that they're gone, I was like, sorry, you gotta play it up. You can't just.
No, it doesn't.
Thanks, take care of that for me.
I just I just committed a crime. I was panicking. Let's get out of here, right?
Let's go to the spot.
Yeah. Let's meet where we're supposed to meet everybody else.
Yeah.
Kind of suspicious that he'd be over here right now,
Yep. I'm gonna need another smoothie, but we can get that later.
He looks familiar. Is this a kid that we've seen around?
This kid, I mean, he is known for being he's not exactly popular. The only person that might have known this guy is Eddie, because he runs in the same kind of tech kind of idea, like tech circle. He goes to elective classes. You know what I mean? Like he probably goes to study school after class, to good places that he'll never get to. He probably goes to like a craft school after classes and things like that. So the only one who might have a close connection, or at least know who he is probably Eddie, to be honest. So he's a scientifically minded person.
Okay.
He's new to the area. How new exactly?
I mean, not new like last week. New like the last couple of years. His family moved in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very suspicious.
Suspicious transfer student from middle school.
plot thread for a later time. I don't know, but all you know is that he's seems to be generally a nice person. Is generally new to the area and is scientifically minded. Okay, that's the recap.
Right. So I
Okay,
wait.
but he was pretty smart, but he was skipping his elective class, so there's something suspicious going on. But yeah, let's get to Dean's bathroom and see if he's there and meet up with the other two.
Okay. Just so you know, Zeppo did just send me a message saying like he doesn't know when he's going to be here. He's got all
That's
sorts of other problems going on right now involving the road trip.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
no worries.
Dealing with pukey kid, slow going, or something like that. So
Oh, he had his own vomit issue.
not a
Nice.
happy time, apparently.
Yeah.
So okay, you're gonna try to meet up with the other group, and then where? Oh, did anybody have any extra classes like they feel like they would go to? Like, I don't know, there's probably like a tech-minded class, right? Or like after school, you know, things like that.
I was curious about, you know, that. I'm not sure what classes would be common.
Like there'd be a computing class, like typewriting, you know, like learning to type and all that stuff. Because computers are relatively new, they had classes for teaching you how to do keyboarding and stuff like that. There's like a shop, I assume, elective where it's just like working with woodwork and things like that. And the last one that would make the most sense is there's usually some sort of electronics class where you like learn to solder things and basic stuff like that. Again, it depends on your attitude. The last thing would be either study hall or going home. That's about it. You know, those are technically you're supposed to be at the study hall, but like nobody, it's self-study. They're not tracking whether or not you went home or not.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're safe.
None of those classes interest Claire. So
I think.
if there was like a history class or like supernatural magic history, she'd totally do that.
The trunk guy teaches your history class. It's great. I don't know what you're complaining about. All right. So I just want to make sure that we're just going to. Are you guys meeting up as a group? Are you going to some weird class after all this? I just want to know so I can keep track of everybody.
I would assume that we would have met up at Dean's bathroom.
That works great for dudes, but there are a couple of ladies.
Well, we need a better meeting spot.
We can meet outside.
Okay, meeting outside the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, just as a spot to like regroup, and then we can go from there. Or, I mean, sure. I feel like we've all been in that bathroom once or twice.
If you guys want to meet outside his bathroom and have him pop out of the bathroom as cardboard and join you, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Well, yeah, we can say that he's, you know, at this point he's gone home, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
He had things to do at home.
Yeah, he can he can just say he left us a note saying, "Hey, I had the shits and I went home."
No, it would be funnier for me to talk to him out of game and have him do the B&E while you guys are doing all this. That would be more entertaining.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Doing what?
Yeah. He just decided.
And the worst part is Zeppo I feel like might go along with it because it's funny.
B&E? What is that?
No, I don't know what that is.
Remember he was trying to convince us to go and break into the house.
He was trying to convince you, and then he goes missing for hours.
Oh shit! He might have actually gone.
Very easy plot hole.
That's amazing.
Yeah, to answer your question from earlier, I think Eddie would have probably actually gone to the soldering class.
Okay, he went to the basic electronics class. Okay.
No, but you would have told Viola. You know what I mean? Like after you went to the nurse's office and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my class and yeah. I'll catch up with you later.
All right.
Yeah. You're not gonna hoodlum it up with us.
So basically, everybody but Eddie, who's in class, like a good person, is outside this bathroom, right?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What's the plan? You have now some new stolen notes. You have a little bit of evidence because you have a ripped up photo, whatever that means. Maybe she just didn't like her. People didn't like her. What else?
It was a ripped up photo. You said a ripped up photo of Claire?
So of me?
No. Samantha Sweeney. It's Sweeney's picture.
Oh, sorry, you
kept
said
saying
Claire, so I was confused.
Claire, you did.
Yeah, I think you meant to say Samantha.
Oh, did I say Claire at one point?
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
my bad. Samantha. Yeah, she knows that she photo and ripped it up. That'd be weird. No, Samantha.
All right.
Okay.
Honestly, I might be.
Is there anything written on the back of the photo?
No, and the photo looks like it was taken without Samantha's knowledge, like at distance. It's an outdoor
Like a stalker photo.
or just someone trying to, yeah, basically. I guess you'd call it a stalker photo. It is outside and without her notice.
Is it a Polaroid or is it like a regular film?
No, it's a Polaroid. She doesn't have a camera like that.
Yes, it's a Polaroid camera. All right. Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty hard to rip a Polaroid camera, Polaroid film, but maybe she like cut the top of it and then tore it. But
no,
yeah,
it looks like she ripped it.
Wow, that's impressive actually. Where does it look like she took the photo? Was it like at school? It looks like it's like outdoor school. Or
No, it's like a sidewalk shot.
So it's like, are we still? Maybe we should go find. I'd say we go find that. Let's go talk about this away from school, so we don't accidentally bump into her.
I could go for a smoothie.
I'd go for a smoothie.
Amos, smoothie.
You want to come and get a smoothie with us?
Well, where are we gonna follow her home?
We know where she lives.
She's sick. I mean, how far can she get?
Okay, fine. Sure. Let's
I
go
say,
get
because I would like to go over whatever notes.
Isn't there a smoothie joint near where she lives? Let's go there.
I mean, there's probably the town isn't that big. The smoothie joint is not next to her house, but it is the bottom.
There's like 5 smoothie joints in this town.
It's on the way.
It's on the way to the other smoothie joint. All right, yeah, let's go there. And how many notebooks did I actually end up with, or what other things might I have ended up with other than notebooks?
So let's see. You have the torn up photo, a small thin notebook, probably again more journally kind of stuff. What else is going on in there? Give me a moment. Yeah, a weird like trapper keeper kind of thing with like laminated photos, like sheets of like laminated photos in it.
By like a Polaroid, you mean
like a trapper keeper, but it has like actual photos and stuff in it, and they're like like the turns that you can turn, like pages of them, like that.
So
like somebody who keeps like
actual like a photo of them.
Like that, yes. Equivalent, yep. Except you're going through this stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
When we get to the smoothie shop.
I can barely hear you. What's up?
When we get to the smoothie shop.
Yeah, when you get to the smoothie shop, you open her trapper keeper.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there must be like a seating area.
I mean, you turn each page of the trapper keeper, and it's just pictures of her in various poses with various outfits. I don't know how exciting or not exciting this is. It's basically like she has a collection of different, man, she's such a narcissist, different pictures of herself in different outfits. It's like a guide so that she maybe could sort what she wanted to wear, or maybe she wanted to submit it somewhere. But
maybe she's a narcissist.
Or maybe she's a really bad narcissist. I don't know.
I'm gonna flip through all of them.
What's up?
I'm gonna flip through all of them.
Okay.
And then and if there's nothing there, I'm gonna check pockets. I'm gonna check behind some of the photos just to see if there's any evidence, like anything that maybe she wrote down on any of them. And at the end of it, I'm gonna throw the thing away.
All that work. All that work, throw it away.
Anything? There's nothing there.
Okay.
Grab a fire pit if you want to use it later.
Mental. Let me go look at the stat sheet for a second. See what would be appropriate.
We should take a picture of her destroyed things.
You guys are awful. Who's the villain?
I never said I was the hero.
The person who's kidnapping people. That's who the villain is.
Sometimes a villain has to take down another villain.
Yeah, okay. Did you want to make a glimpse of the truth on this stuff?
Yeah, sure. That is. What do you roll? That's a mental. Ugh,
Yep.
God.
Are we
No, I'm not great.
are we in at the
shop? Yep.
Okay.
I assumed everybody got to the smoothie shop and he popped open the trapper keeper and is starting to go through it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to look at this stuff? This is a crazy person.
Oh.
You know, I mean, look at her colors.
I'm sorry, Eddie. You're stuck in boring class. I will get back to you in a little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't hear anything.
Okay. It doesn't. Anyway, did you want to do glimpse of the truth and kind of like try to fit X into Y and all that stuff?
Yeah, as terrible as that's going to be. Does anyone else want to try to glimpse the truth, or do you want me to do it?
I can try.
I mean, I have 0 in glimpse of truth.
I have skill well, so
I have an ability to do it.
yeah. Hold on.
I close my eyes and kind of try to reconnect to whatever dream world that I was connected to earlier and see if I can try to. I'm going to. It all fits together. Ability that I have.
Oh, okay.
That's on 27.
What's up?
I said I'm going to use it's all fits together. Allows me to glimpse the truth.
Okay.
Actually,
do you have the
actually
page?
does it? Let me read that again.
I think all fits.
Actually, no, that doesn't cause that.
Yeah.
I lied.
Lying. All right. Yeah. So glimpse of truth seems like the best thing for the moment. Whoever wants to do that.
I'll give it a shot.
Do you have, or does Vale have a good mental?
Okay. So Claire wants to take it. Amos, you good with her going?
Say that again.
Amos, are you okay with Claire doing her role, or do you want to just like intercede first and be like me first? I don't know.
I mean, no, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, 6.
6 total?
And it says mystical or mental?
It is mental.
This is mental.
So 5.
That's what I was trying to. I had a 0. I could have done it.
I had a +1. It was a +1.
Oh. How did you go from a 6 to a 5?
Because I thought it was mystical.
Okay.
Which is the +2.
So you rolled a 4 and got a 5. Got it. I mean, dice don't lie, buddy.
All right, you don't have like a cell phone. No, you just get a bad feeling, but you don't know what it is. That's it. That's all that happens to you.
I don't understand.
That's fine.
Who
wants to be next?
right?
All right, can I do it?
Yep.
All right,
Don't make your head big or something beforehand. I'm just making sure.
well, maybe.
Just deciding.
Hold on. I'm just looking up my skills again.
Hey, while he's looking for that, did you repost the book someplace for us to look at?
Did I what?
Did you repost the Glitter Hearts book someplace for us to look at?
Yeah, I put it in the chat last time, but I can put it in the chat again. It's also in the Discord.
What's the Discord called again?
Is it the RPG one?
Yeah, it's in the Hold on, I'll just send it again. Yeah, it's all you have to do is scroll up a little bit to July 23rd, and you'll see it. Glitter Hearts Rules in the Discord.
Oh, okay. Under RPG, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. So back to Amos's roll.
One second. It's just, for some reason, it won't let me copy paste.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Pensiveness. 1 second. Pen.
And then we get to look at what you can do with that.
Okay. Is it crowded in this yogurt place?
I mean, oh man, it's after school at the closest smoothie shop. Yeah, kinda crowded.
Fine. I won't.
Won't make a big head. All right.
Okay. So I'll just roll regular.
I mean, I guess they could cover for you. Make your head big and then everyone stand around you to kind of like shield you. I don't know.
I rolled an 8 plus 2, so it's a 10, and on the 10 I get a PowerPoint.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you.
So genius.
Okay. So here's the thing. There's a list of questions. I'm assuming that what's new and useful is probably your question, but you've got like a 10 or higher, so you got 3 of those. So what do you want to go with? You want me to read the questions out just in case you don't have the reference sheet nearby?
I'm actually just opening it up.
Okay.
So what does this thing actually look like?
The thing you're looking at, it looks like a portfolio of various shots of her in outfits.
Okay, it's right. It's just a folder,
Well,
right?
Right. It's basically like it has it's a 3-ring binder with like the Trapper Keeper style where it locks up, but it's got all these photos inside on the sheets.
Okay, I guess I didn't know what you guys meant when you said like the trap, whatever. Okay, I got it.
Trapper Keeper is a type of. I know. I should just used.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Sorry.
Trapper Keeper?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
He's never heard of
Trapper Keeper. Yeah, I mean,
I've never heard of that.
it's just it's a 3-ring binder. It's just a style of 3-ring binder. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I've literally never heard that term before. Let's see.
Oh, I feel so old, Yogi. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if that's
I feel like no one says that word anymore. That's why.
I used 3-ring binder when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I know binders, but yeah, I just never heard that term before. So, what in these pictures appears not what it appears to be?
Huh. What in these pictures appears not what it's supposed to be? Appears to be.
Or here is not what it appears to be.
Okay. So what can you gather from these pictures besides them just being photos of herself? Right?
Yeah.
Is what we're going with. All right. The photos are of her in various outfits, but you notice as you get to the last couple of pages, her expression seems more fake, doesn't feel as genuine. It's just odd things you start to notice. The outfits go to brighter colors, but more like reds and blacks rather than oranges. You know what I mean? Like tonal shift.
I guess this actually was a question I had for the Polaroid.
Yeah.
Are they dated? Like, does the Polaroid have like the time and date? The Polaroid of Cynthia, or Cynthia.
Okay.
Yeah. Samantha.
Samantha's Polaroid doesn't have a date. I don't know if Polaroid, do they always have the date stamp on them, or is that like one of those?
Yes, a lot of Polaroids always had like a time and date stamp at the bottom of them.
Yeah. And pictures from a camera sometimes have the date on the back.
Unless it was an older Polaroid. Some of these don't have dates.
No, it's a Polaroid from about a week ago.
Okay. What about the picture? What about the pictures in the folder?
Well, that's the pictures in the folder of her in various outfits. The polar, they're, of course, it's one of those things. They're taken like, if you look at like the timestamps on them, it's like every Thursday at this specific time she takes the photo. Like,
Is it
it's
Thursday?
fucking weird. So it's this specific time she has put aside for taking photos of herself and putting them in this binder.
Got it.
This
And
she's perfectly mentally stable, I'm sure.
and they're just like from she's at home in these pictures, right?
You feel like it's like a robe. Like you can look at the background and it's one solid color with like maybe a couple of some edgy, but it's consistently that wall.
Okay. Let's see. I guess what new and useful information can I gather?
All right, so you're specifically from the photos, correct? Yeah, because you didn't look at the notebook yet. What new and useful information you can gather? This, I mean, you knew this already. This lady is a narcissist, like straight up, all about her trendiness, all about that. But the new and useful information is those last photos stick out in your mind. You're like, she just got like, her expression is faker. She seems even worse. Like she seems worse. Like each photo you go down the line, she just gets a little bit more like bad. like it's like a fake expression. You can kind of feel it from the photos. Like analyzing them, you're like, her smile is like too wide. Her, like it's just something wrong with this person.
Right.
There's no like hidden messages in the backgrounds of the photos. There's nothing like that because it's just simply her taking snapshots of herself. But if you've ever seen a time lapse, because you're like flipping through them like that, you're like, she just slowly is degrading. Like, but you could, if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't see it. But because you're like looking for it, you see it.
It's also because you can see it from like change from week to week.
Right.
If it was just a standalone picture.
Right.
You probably right. Okay, I mean I have one more question, but I feel like there's not really much to be gained from these pictures.
I'll give you a free one. They're probably going to get this anyway. On the edges of the pictures, especially towards the back, there is a like sulfur-like residue on the actual binder because it's plastic, so it comes off on it.
There's residue on the binder.
Yeah, on the binder, like towards the back.
Sulfur, so it's like kind of like what the residue from the paws or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It looks similar to that.
Right. That. How would that get there?
I don't know. The only way that you could logically assume is they were around something that had that on them, and they were flipping through their binder.
She was casually flipping through her binder of outfits next to something that has sulfuric residue.
That's what the assumption would be.
Right. Okay.
Sulfur?
Yeah. There's that weird sulfury powder that you saw outside the portal. It's also on the binder.
Okay. I mean that was 3 questions, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way to fit that question, and I'm like, it'd be in there somewhere. It's like, what is physically different, basically? And there's like a powdery kind of substance on it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so what else? What else did we find?
You found a big notebook.
Right?
Yeah. This one's almost, you don't even need kind of a study much because this is supposed to be like her personal notebook, pretty much. And
let me read that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good times. All right. You want to open that up, Claire? You want to make a mental roll on that? I don't know if you want to do that again.
No, he still has it. I can wait.
Oh, you want to give it to Amos, or what do you want to do with it?
Amos, you want to check it out?
All right.
Sure, I can use my big brain to look at that notebook.
Yeah, but
I just want to know who's looking at it at this point.
David, you want to look?
no, you are the mental one, right?
All right. So I rolled a five, so that's,
You keep passing him all this stuff.
so that's an 11. Yeah, I am. I mean, I am the investigative journalist.
Okay.
Here.
Oh man,
I've
you don't even really need a high roller for this one. It's like schedules and like what time does a class let out and like the name of people. You know what I mean? Like this looks like if you went and you found the Quiet Kid's notebook, this is the notebook, right? Like, oh, they get out of class at this time and they do these things. And it's like a notebook of each of the cheerleaders has an entry for like what times they leave and things
That's
like
not
that.
creepy.
No, it's not. It's not creepy at all.
I bet she just wanted to go say hi to them.
Yeah.
Let me ask this. Obviously Samantha's on there.
Yeah, Samantha's on there as well.
Is the girl who just got kidnapped last period, is she on there?
Yep.
Who else is on there? How many? Is it all the cheerleaders or just a couple?
It's every single one of the cheerleaders, correct? In the
Can
cheerleader.
you say this out loud? I got a question.
Is Claire's sister on there as well?
Claire's sister is not on there, but Claire would recognize one of the names of the cheerleader and know that her sister hangs out with her older sister.
Yep. Was that your question, Claire?
Yes.
I got you, buddy.
Thanks.
And then as you look at the notebook, he points out all the people. That feeling comes over you again. Wonder what that's about. For sure.
I'm actually gonna focus on that feeling. Is somebody watching me?
No one is watching you.
Like the feeling of something bad's about to happen?
Or already happened. You never know. It's all bad things happen all the time.
They do. Just to who?
Hmm.
More bad things may happen to people depending on what happens.
Okay, so yes, you have a list of names, dates. This is pretty good evidence right here. What are they going to believe that this lady kidnapped someone? Like,
Honestly, what I think we should do is bring all this evidence, and as in bring all the evidence, we take pictures of the evidence, hide the evidence somewhere else, confront her about it, and basically tell her she needs to stop or else.
You can bring these people back.
Bring them
Or
back.
else.
Yep, or else.
Also, what stops her from kidnapping you through a wall?
I'd like to see her try.
Okay.
I can defend myself at the very least. I have ways. Kind of brush up against my pendant ring thing. Honestly, I feel like
But we need to be able to defend them, is what I think we need to do.
yeah, this needs to stop. I understand being mad at some other people because, but but you don't.
Banish them to an alternate dimension.
No, there's other ways you can get back at people.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's cool.
Especially for something as petty as some guy she likes but isn't going out with or something. Tasted men are awful.
Yeah, well.
But anyways, that's my thoughts.
So I did glimpse the truth on this notebook.
yeah, you can feel free to ask other questions.
Yeah. Well, so who needs to be protected?
Oof. Every cheerleader on this list.
But
We
like,
only
there's
need
not,
to find one of them, and
but
eventually those dogs are gonna come back.
there's not like a specific name that like I would be able to tell is like the next on the list.
You not from what it seems like she grabs them when it's opportune for it, like when they're alone or when they're distracted. Because the last one was grabbed in the in-between hallway with only one witness, and it wouldn't matter if you talked to that witness because no one believes that kid anyway. So you know what I mean? Like it, but when they're vulnerable is when she grabs them.
Right. Um. Hmm. Do we know what's about to happen?
Someone's gonna get grabbed within probably not even with before the end of the day. As soon as she recovers her strength, she's gonna keep going. She might be distracted now, but she's definitely not gonna stop.
Um. I wonder. Well, I don't know how to phrase this, but like, does she actually need this notebook to do that, or she could probably do without, right?
You have seen her level of obsession. She's obviously memorized all of this stuff. This notebook is just simply her working out how the plan would go.
Honestly, we need to catch her in the act of doing it. And I know this sounds really, but if we catch her in the act of doing it, because there are a lot of names in this notebook, then eventually we can call her out and force her to stop. So we have a couple of avenues, but it's probably gonna have to happen today. So
Okay. At this point, because it has been a while, Eddie's class is let out. It was just soldering, learning how to do electrical work. It's basically so that you can leave this school and go to a tech school afterwards, like a tech finishing school. It's like a it's able to transfer that information over to the other school. Eventually, you find out through contacts, maybe Zeppo, that they went to the smoothie shop. So eventually, I would see you kind of walking into the background about nowish.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, can continue, guys.
I see the other guy and I wave him over.
Hello.
All right, so we got information. I can't confirm this is absolutely her. She's the one doing these things. She's got a list of people. It doesn't look like she's gonna be stopping anytime soon.
Could my character take a look at this?
Sure. I mean, people don't stop it. So.
I mean, at this point, he's far.
That was really like got out of the. That's really all I got out of the locker was the notebook and the book of creepy pictures.
Yeah, I think Eddie would pick up the Trapper Keeper and basically just glance over it. First, I think Eddie would probably notice the sulfur.
Yeah, you would. You would literally tasted it at one point. So
yeah.
This is like, oh no, you don't even know study. This is what this is. It's traces of it.
Before, just a retcon, before Eddie picks it up, I just go, brace yourself. This is terrifying.
Hey, Snicker.
Sorry, go about your business.
Yeah. Then Eddie would like quickly flip through that, just like see the like progression of the photos and just kind of like ask about it. Like, hey, what do you make of this?
I mean, she's got to be tainted by something. She's got to be, maybe she doesn't even know. You know what I mean? Like maybe she doesn't know that. Like she's obviously angry, but maybe she doesn't know that she's like brought some evil into herself.
I mean, if
I
I
feel
was
like
a
she-
religious person, I might say that she seems changed.
Oh, clearly. I mean, and I like have like page 1 open and I flip it to the last page. I mean, that's a big difference.
And the sulfur, where does that tie in even? That's just
that's what we're picking up when we're with the footprints, the dog footprints, and other places where she's done this stuff. We're getting sulfur.
If anything, this is incriminating evidence, especially considering that notebook you have there.
Yeah, with their names in it and everything. I mean, this is but she's tracking these people, like finding times. Let me look at the information about Samantha, and then the last girl got got grabbed. Especially the last girl that got grabbed, because we know exactly when she got grabbed. Does she go through that hallway every day? Is that something that she's kind of tracked about that girl?
Yes, it is noted that she will travel through that hallway between lunchrooms. She has friends on each side of the cafeteria, so she kind of like will wander between it.
So she knew this was the time to get her, and this evidence right here proves that. So now, does it go Samantha and then that girl, and then is the name kind of in order?
No, not really. It seems like when available, when they do the thing where they're most vulnerable, then she grabs them. It doesn't. It's not like she has like, okay, go to step B, go grab this person. It's more like when there's opportunity.
But she's again, maybe she's doing it again right now, and maybe more are going to happen either today or tomorrow. So maybe we need to go and confront her about this right away.
I feel like we should. Her eyes wide. I was like, wait, maybe we can. I've been having a really bad feeling. Maybe she's out and she's already about it. I stand up. We should probably go.
Also,
keep going.
Does she turn into a dog? Does she just have
You can confirm that
creepy?
You can confirm that she doesn't probably turn into a dog. You were talking to her while her dog was grabbing someone. That's what, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can kind of determine, okay, if she's talking to a player, like, but unless she could like split herself into multiple people, she's probably not the dog. You know, that's fair assumption.
Yeah.
But it's called, no, she's not like a werewolf. So in case you're wondering,
Doesn't mean the werewolves aren't out there.
I know. It's not like there won't be a werewolf, but she is not.
But a trendy werewolf, like a trendy lycanthrope.
Just imagine her in werewolf form with a very trendy outfit. Great. Thanks, guys. All right. What, you guys want to confront her before she does something else bad? The question is she still at the school? Or where is she? Everyone's here, pretty much.
Well,
so how long has it been since we were in the nervous's office to confirm she was still there?
A little over an hour and a half, something like that. You guys went to class, they went to the smoothie shop, you rejoined them. That's at least like an hour and a half to almost 2 hours. She could be either going home, she could be going the hallways. You don't know. No one has an eye on her right now.
So Brian, just so you know, I spent my two points on things, and I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay. Wait a second.
All right, we're gonna have to go and try to find her.
Let's do this. We know where she lives, right?
I would go to her house at this point.
But we know where she lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if she walks home or does she take the bus?
Watch her get picked up by her parents.
Or
she probably doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
right to the house, so we know where she lives.
Yeah. So let's assume let's head to her house, see if we can spot whether she's there or not, and then from there, I'll kind of mess that up. And then from there, we will we'll just backtrack toward the school and see if we run into her. I mean, that's the best way at this point.
Sure.
Oh, we can try that.
All right.
And when we confront her, we do what?
I mean,
Probably should have established that beforehand.
yeah, no, that's a good idea, but how do we want to do this? I mean, we basically say, hey, we know that you're taking these kids, we have evidence, and you need to bring them back, or we're going to turn you in.
Or we should tell her that we're gonna destroy her notebook. I still think that we should blackmail her.
Okay, and again, what stops you from sulfur dogging us?
I mean, honestly, let her come at us, right? I mean,
she can't sulfur dog all of us at once, can she?
There's 5 of us here right now. If she starts to do something stupid and hurt any of us, then she's gonna get herself hurt, right? And then at least we can figure out what's actually going on with her.
I agree. Do we have the camera? Do we have a camera?
The only place I've got a camera. Yeah.
Can I see it real quick?
What's that?
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
I start taking pictures of all of her stuff, specifically the notebook, the really important one, or the ring binder. And then I put the rest of her stuff in whose backpack?
Backpack it.
Oh, we're gonna hide it.
Is this like an instant camera, or is it the kind that needs to be developed?
No,
it's the instant Polaroid.
The instant Polaroid, yeah. Do that, yeah.
So hide this so we can always use it just in case. I'm ready to go.
All right. So you literally going to just go truck up to her house? I just want to know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
All right. I guess, are you going along with the plan of just going and knocking on her door?
We're just knocking on her door?
Basically, they're going up to her house, knocking on her door, and asking her if she's the suspect or not.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what it sounded like to me.
What else are we, other than, unless we want to wait to catch her in the act, because I have an idea. We can probably find one of the cheerleaders and wait for them to get
ambush
dogged.
the ambush, I guess. There's basically 2 options, right? You ambush the ambush or you go to the house. That's
Actually, we could probably save somebody and then follow the dogs wherever they head.
Yeah, if she doesn't know that it does, then yeah, we ambush the ambush. But we have to sit here and study this notebook and figure out when the next ambush is going to happen, and then be there.
It should be soon. I mean, all of this happened all today, and honestly, I know this girl. I was pointing to my sister's friend.
Could I use a glimpse of truth to like look at the schedule and see when?
That's fair.
What is the closest?
Go ahead and roll for that and try to come up with the best. I mean, she might not necessarily have access to that person at that time, but it would be a higher percentage, right?
Yeah, I just want to see what the most likely culprit would be like right now.
Okay.
So I would be rolling for a mental.
It would be mental, yep.
All right, here. Dice be on my side.
They fail and something else terrible happens in the background.
Yeah.
Brian, technically, I think I already basically asked that because I asked.
I think you did too. I'm gonna.
But no, it's fine.
Okay, so that'd be a mental.
Yeah, it's mental.
So that would be a total of a 12.
Okay, so I apologize to you, buddy. I realized that afterwards. I'm like, you were basically asking the same question. So we'll just have it happen at the same time. You guys can realize who the next person you think is a likely suspect. Who, their name I do have. So give me a moment. Loading. Okay, Dana Maxwell. Is
Dana?
one you suspect the most as being the next target. You're right, though. I should have given you that time, but it's fine. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
My bad. No, because I realized you're it's not a definite, right? It's not a definite. It's just that the possibility, narrowing down a timeline, you can go, well, this is who will be around. So,
Yeah.
Right.
okay. So you guys want to ambush the ambush, or do you want to just go knock on her house?
I mean, we can always knock on her house later. I say we ambush the ambush now.
Yeah.
Plan A. Okay.
That's plan B.
Oh, do we see where the Dana is most likely to be taken?
Well, she after class, instead of doing an elective, she spends a lot of time in the school gym.
All right.
So
Oh shit.
it probably either the gym or the shower area or somewhere in that area is where she would get taken from.
So it's
Yeah,
possible if Dana is at school right now, and so is Linda, like
It's possible that you'll either stop the ambush or you might be there too late because it's the end of the school day. It depends on what time you get there, probably.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna hurry then. If we
Yeah, I
can
think
be-
Eddie might actually transform.
Oh, right. Eddie, you can do that. I feel like by now the slushy joint has probably calmed down enough that you could probably do that with some ease. You're not that much different looking. You could probably like
All right,
hide.
I will post in the chat what that looks like, just so everyone knows.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Where did you post it?
In the chat.
In the chat? Okay.
In the
Chat or Discord?
Zoom chat. I'm just trying to. I think that's the way to do it, right?
Yeah.
whatever one makes you happy.
All right. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I want. What is happening?
He went bananas on me. It was awful.
I almost nearly forgot you could do that, so that's gonna be funny.
Okay. You know what? I'll just post it in Discord, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. I can bring it in back.
Cool. Excellent. Discord. So
I am in Discord right now.
in
Where?
I mean, they're gonna post it here, and I can just repost it later.
it's the which server is this?
The one that's raise your flag and then RPG. That's where you want to dump it.
Got it. Okay.
Dump there.
And I can just from there I can just share with Messenger and just everyone will see it. So it's fine.
I'm there waiting for you.
So yeah, well
There we go. Got it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, wait,
You're
what
almost here.
is this?
He's transforming. Eddie realized something.
Eddie? Oh, that's Eddie?
Eddie realized.
Yeah.
Am I not seeing this
So he
image? Where
transformed.
is it?
Sweet.
I'm going to repost it in Messenger so that everyone can see the photo, and then but it's also in the Discord now, and going.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so Eddie has electricity run up his body, and then I don't know what he does. You're gonna have to tell me.
Eddie is just like, we need to get over there. Eddie is at this point just kind of agitated because like realizes that there's a potential for someone to be taken again.
Okay.
And just leaves. Doesn't say anything more than that, just leaves.
Yeah, Eddie moves really fast. Like you turn around and like he's just gone. Like he lit up like with electricity and just like, poof, and it just disappears.
I guess I follow.
Are you using that ability in the way I think you are? Because you know who you're looking for, so I assume you could try that.
Yes.
No,
I absolutely am.
All right, then I want you to roll on your mystical with those 2 dice and let me know how that goes.
That is a mystical, right?
It feels like it has to be, but I will look it up. What page?
For is it okay? Okay, which ability are we talking about right now?
This is the one where you're protecting, right? That's the protect ability. So electro,
Yeah,
lightning, static, ball, lightning, quick thinking. There's one where
I'll
it's
save you.
actually I think it might be part of your skills. Other, yeah, okay, that one. Your power pool to immediately defend someone. Oh, you don't have a point in your power pool right now, though.
No.
Okay, but you still move really fast from what
Yeah.
from the other thing.
Just fast.
I'm going to transform to them.
Huh. You can get to any location you can see without having to make a fort peril check. Okay, so here's the thing: you can only go as far as you can see, so you're still moving really fast. But like you have to look into the next location. So you're running down the street, and then you look at the school, and then you're inside the school, and you turn down a hallway, and you look at the
Okay. Imagine Eddie is just like looks like
yeah.
goes and then like looks around again and then goes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Just rematerializes, disappears, rematerializes.
But yeah, the problem is it's still funny that you have to like aim yourself. You're like, okay, go straight line. All right, no, there's a corner. All right.
Well, because you're thinking about it, it's how fast Eddie can process like where he is at any given point in time.
So it's like a series of zips, like okay, you go really fast, so you're gonna be way ahead of them. Within about a minute or less, you were outside the gym room, like the weight room. I want to get to their reaction first. I mean, your actions are gonna be probably really quick, so I want to get to them first. Okay, you're standing around. Eddie like realized something, lit up like a Christmas tree and vanished, like right there.
What just happened?
No notice, just gone.
I got the freaking flash.
You have the flash. That's what you just saw. You just.
I think Eddie should join the track and field team.
I think you'd be cheating. What is it?
It's not cheating if it's your actual ability.
That is revealing your powers to people in a way that is not good. But
I mean, it's good if he wins. I think that I'm gonna show off. I mean, you guys have already seen this, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, I'm gonna go and make sure Eddie's okay, and I'm gonna just transform. And I don't have a picture for this, but Derek looks again very similar, but his face gets very gaunt and pale.
Yeah.
You can see the littlest hint of teeth kind of poking down, and kind of just enveloped in shadow.
Okay.
I'm gonna mentally connect with Eddie.
Oh, good. That'll be great. You feel someone trying to make a phone call in your head. Do you ignore it?
You're talking to me, right, Eddie?
Yeah. This is simultaneous at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I mean, Eddie would be receptive to whatever's happening.
Okay. Your phone line connection is correct. You can talk to him now.
Just so you understand what I'm doing, let me read it. I have the telepathic ability. You can link your team's mind. So actually, everyone can hear this right now.
Yeah, you put it on the party line. I pretty much assumed that was what happened.
Eddie, we're on our way behind you, so just figure out where to go, and we'll get there as quick as we can. And
yeah. Could Eddie
moving.
like relay the part of the notebook that
or anybody else?
Yeah, you could easily. It's mental connection. So you're just like you can send them the information of kind of where you are and why you left, like without being too specific. You guys, since it's a mental connection, he gives you the gist that he's standing outside the weight room, and you guys are heading towards him. Weird thing, because you're communicating mentally, you also get an idea of distance because your signal gets better, right? The further away, because there's a thing about distance still in that. So your signal gets slightly better, not a lot, but better when they get closer. All right. That group's on the way. Eddie is way ahead on combat or anything. So you're now outside the weight room. What now?
I think Eddie at this point would just like, obviously just do some recon, just like peek very carefully around the corner. Still like lightning-y and all wind flashing around, but
hey, there's some wind issues in that hallway, like all the way here.
Yeah, there may be like a few loose papers, just fluttering around.
The anomalies in the hallway, school newspaper issue 2. So you quickly open, because you can, the door to look inside. You're looking to see, I assume, if Dana is there.
Yeah, or if anyone's there.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much luck. 2d6 and your mystical there.
Got it. Uh-oh. Mystical.
Oh, I forgot that part. Luck is a mystical thing in this. It really is. So, good luck. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. That would be a 2.
Holy shit.
How,
I can't think of how unlucky that is. Give me I mean, if it was anywhere close, I might have given you a modifier because of things, but 2 is not anywhere close. What would be the worst thing for you? Yeah, you open the door and you just see her like getting sucked into the background.
Oh no, no.
The weights dramatically fall to the floor, right?
Okay, can I assume that's a failure?
Yeah, that's a failure. You can write that one for yourself.
Okay.
No, you got there in time to see her leave. Like,
oh, okay. Am I fast enough to follow?
Do you want to play that game? Okay. Let me think. She's being no, you're lightning fast. You see where that's going. Basically same thing. It's a mystical. You're trying to push yourself to
Got it. I get it. Let's see here.
Rip Eddie.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
Oh,
that would be an 8.
that's a success. I think. Let me double check. Let me look at the chart. I'm pretty sure it's fine. There's no negatives because they're not expecting you to do that. It's 7 to 9. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So the portal is closed. You see her being dragged. The weights are falling dramatically to the floor, but you're fast. You're faster than ever. So you're like, I'm going for it. And then you dive into a place. Okay. Luckily, you made your roll. Because the place you enter is wrong. Everything is wrong. It's green. It's a void. It smells terrible. You're traveling forward, even though you feel like you're not moving at all. You're just going through this space. And then you're in like a darkened room. Oh yeah, by the way, your phone connection gets real fucked up. So anybody in mental connection it gets all
so this is how it reads.
Bad smell with that sulfur.
Well, oh yeah, you smell sulfur, obviously, down here.
Do we get?
This is how it reads. You can track your team anywhere on Earth, but not beyond. Anyone in a different dimension or in outer space is too far away.
So while they were traveling, you guys just got lots of noise. That's it. You get like bad like 90s feedback router noises and shit. Like there's just nothing. There's no connection.
Glimpse of
going, Eddie, are you there? And I'm just like calling out to Eddie as I'm running.
what's wrong? Did you lose? What happened?
Eddie, I'm going to get back to you in a little bit because it's more dramatic.
Do we get a glimpse?
Gone?
You get a glimpse. You got mental connection. You were all connected to him. You saw it through his eyes as he's like, "I'm going for it," and then it just went static noise, and there's nothing right now.
Back up.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. This is the first time I've done this, but I can tell something's wrong. We got to get there as fast as we can. So I'm just huffing it as fast as I can.
How are we gonna get through?
I didn't decide this, man. You guys decided the way this went.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not sure if we can wait that long. Wait for her to take another person. We need to get there now.
Well, so she's probably at school, right? Like if she.
She's at the gym.
Well, you're right. So let's go find her because she should be somewhere by the scene of the crime.
I don't think that Eddie is. But yeah,
Let's check the nurse's office.
Eddie is gone. We can forget about Eddie. Eddie basically dead to us.
Writing him off.
He went to the other went to the spooky dimension, so he's basically dead to us. But Linda is very much alive and in this dimension, so we can, we can go find her.
Okay. So as a group, you guys are gonna go head back to the school. Eddie is gone, just somewhere. All right. If that's what everybody agrees, we can just head back to the school. And
I mean, we were already on the way back to school, right? Like we were.
Yeah, we were running back.
Okay.
We're just not lightning fast.
I will now cut back to Eddie. Eddie, you 2d6 in your physical.
2d6 physical? Okay.
Yeah, this one's physical. That other ones were magic. It was like luck, and then
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right. That is a 2.
Oh my god.
You actually are dead.
Lose a hit point because the portal did not assume a person was going to go through it, and you drop to the floor.
I see. I was right at that last moment, I guess.
You would have only taken like kind of like bruising, but you literally just face planted into the floor.
Okay.
Luckily, you're in your hero form, so it took some of the shock. But you just sort of you came out of the portal forward and then fell and like hit like pavement or something.
Got it. All right. I think Eddie would also probably like clutch his head, like, "Oh, what just happened?" Like,
yeah,
oh,
no, basically. You went through a horrible place and you hit the ground. The funniest thing is your phone line connection with everybody else comes back online, and the first thing they get is thud. The ground.
Yeah.
So we can hear hear Eddie again.
Yeah, you hear after a minute or two while you guys were talking, you couldn't hear him, but now you do. But the first thing you heard was the pain as he hits the ground.
So that means that place is not in a different dimension.
Where he is now probably isn't.
Yeah,
Right.
so the sulfur smell, just to clarify, was only for that.
For that when you were passing through, yeah.
Got it.
Where are you?
Like an actual portal.
Yeah.
I say towards head.
Can I ask a question? You can track your team anywhere on Earth. So where on Earth is Eddie?
About 50 miles out of town.
Wow.
I just stopped running. All right. We gotta find Linda. We gotta steal a car.
What? Why don't we just take the train?
Huh?
Why don't
I
we
totally know how to drive.
Maybe we don't have to steal a car, but we have to get a car because Eddie is that way, about 50 miles.
why don't we kidnap Linda and take her car?
Huh? Say it again?
Why don't we go put Linda in a chokehold and then take her car?
Do we know if Linda has a car, Brian?
Does any of you have who has a car?
Linda. Does Linda have a car?
Does Linda have a car? No, Linda does not have a car.
That would be real trendy, though.
It would be real trendy for her to have a car, but she has a nice bike.
I mean, we can borrow my mom's car.
Linda's closer he was than Eddie is right now. Don't worry, Eddie. Figure out where you are. You're kind of far outside of town right now. See if you can find the 3 girls.
So am I alone? Just to clarify, like,
You so you just get up from the ground basically, and it is kind of dark in here, but you do hear like muffled like talking slash whimpering slash noises.
so I would say I'm not alone. I would say that.
Right.
When you have that electrical ability, can you make some light in there if you can't see what's going on?
I don't know. Does it work like that?
It only lights up when you're like it's kinetic. When you move, you make that sort of light. You're not like you don't generate sparks that way. You have
Yeah.
a luminescence to you as long as you're moving, but you're not like you don't create like a ball of light. That's another.
I'm not just zappy. Like it's just like
right. I think because your cell's going really, really
Also,
fast. That's what's going on there. It's not really like generating light in that way.
for like a split second before you took off, and it was awesome. But anyway, see if you can figure that out, and we're gonna try to find Linda. Keep us updated.
okay. You take care now. I will. I'll deal with this.
Let's see. Yeah, Eddie, you're by yourself in a dark room. You followed one of these dogs here, just whimpering and crying in the room.
So this is my first time seeing this dog. What is this dog like breed? What is it?
It looks like, oh, man, it's hard to describe because it is. If you've ever seen, it looks very much like a hellhound. It's got a long, thin body. It's like greenish, but its face is like twisted and wrong, and it like spews like sort of like smoke and stuff as it moves. So think of like a long, thin, eldritchy looking hound thing, but its face is wrong and twisted. Not undead, just dimensionally wrong. Like this one went through a portal the wrong way. You know?
I see. It's like the kind of night terrors where you get up and you see like the really
the thing, yeah. The
around and you're like,
And by the way, you followed it here, so it might be in this room somewhere. Do you want to make any kind of rolls for this? I mean, moves, as it were.
Yeah, let me see where my options are. That's in the Discord chat, like the standard moves.
Yeah. It's I can give you an idea, but yeah, they're in there. The reference sheet.
Right. Here's the not the character sheet. The
Be vigilant might be a good choice.
Well, yeah, another thing that's like a reference sheet that has all the moves.
Yeah. It's they're the one that's the good one is it says reference sheet fan made 1.2, and that's the one I'm looking at. It should be in there as well.
All right, reference sheet.
In the Facebook chat, it's like a weird PDF file. It's not named anything.
No, you just go up to June 8th in the RPG one, and it's right there. I already pinned it from earlier, so it should be still there.
June 8th.
Should reference sheet fan made.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. You are in a you're in a situation. You took that thing. Where
I think be vigilant would be a good one here.
you took the middle of the book and said, I don't want that. I want the end of the book.
Well, it's more like my character was not going to sit idly by and watch this person.
I know. I'm not saying it was a bad move, but it is a move that puts you in danger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be vigilant in here.
Sounds great. It's 2d6 in mental.
That's correct. Okay. See how the dice play out here. Okay. That's not bad at all.
Good.
Not bad at all. That would be an 11.
Okay. 3. So go ahead.
The rules here. What's okay? I get to choose any of these?
Yup.
Hmm.
Or ones that make sense, but you know what I mean. It says on a 12 or higher, you can get 12 or higher, right? I'm just making sure.
No, an 11.
Okay.
So are there any dangers that I haven't noticed?
You grabbed your head, you look around, you do hear like paws on like concrete floors, like like in the shadows, like wandering around, some like breathing noises. And like so you assume that one or many of these dogs are down here.
Okay. There's two more.
Okay.
Um, First of all, can I hear like a whimper? You said I hear like whimpering.
Yeah, like people whimpering, not dog whimpering.
Okay, so what's the most are there like hmm, what's the best way to protect the area or victims here?
Okay. The best way would be the dogs can teleport, you've seen them, but they're not faster than you. Like if you grab one of these people and you leave, they're probably not going to be able to catch you.
That's what I was thinking. So my third question, what's the best way out?
Okay. You appear to be in some sort of abandoned warehouse kind of place. It's got long open floors. It's like a two-story one, right? You have a factory floor and then like an above walkway. There is a fire exit located at the back of the place. You should be able to grab them and just make a break for it. But it sounds like they're muffled, so they're probably like tied up and stuff in here.
Right, so they wouldn't be mobile as so much.
I'm gonna switch the mics around because she's got to go to bed. But Viola has to go.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Have a nice night, and see you guys next time.
See you next time.
All right, I will continue. Hopefully, I'll try to be like sort of quiet, but I'll be here. All right. So, what's the next thing you do? You've identified a way out, which is back that way. There is an exit. You could use your ability of super speed to grab someone, but if you're grabbing multiple people, this might be a problem.
Right. I'm thinking that like I'm trying to look and see who looks maybe in the worst shape at this point.
Yeah. You look around, you think you see Samantha's flowing blonde hair, and her beat up looking face and ragged clothing. Someone's had a couple of rounds on her. She's over there, like in the distance.
I at least zip over there.
Okay. Nah, they don't expect you're here. They're not. They wander about. Yeah, no, fine. You zip over there, and she doesn't look good in shape. Like she probably hasn't had anything to drink in a little bit, and she's been beaten on a bit. And her clothing is a little ripped up, probably because she was dragged around a bit.
I have a question. Would I have kept would I still have my backpack on?
Hold on. Yes, you could have had your backpack on, but could it take the speeds that you were traveling at without breaking?
Oh no.
I believe that's luck, and we all know what luck is in this game.
Yeah.
So, good luck. I wish you the best. Low roll means your bag just exploded as you left.
Okay, so I'm rolling for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna make it some other kind of disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, no. That's a 1.
You don't have a bag. Your bag is detonated.
My bag, I reach for my bag and there's nothing.
Just like a piece of a strap, let's say. Like everything. Then you went through a dimensional portal, like afterwards. Like that can't be good. Like I'm not gonna make some other. I'm not gonna make.
I
some
thought
other
maybe
penalty,
I had my water bottle, but it's
no,
gone.
your bag is just off into the wind.
I was like, I had a snack and everything. It's gone.
I'm not gonna make some other penalty because I could, but no, it's literally just your bag's just gone. You have nothing. You have you, which is enough of a penalty.
Great. There's nothing I can do now. I don't really have any supplies or anything.
The thing you could do is either grab her and leave. You could attempt to fight the creatures in the darkness and then take the people away, but there might be more than one. Or you could just sort of wait around until either you're noticed, or B, your friends get here.
Yeah, oof. That's okay.
Yeah, you jumped ahead. What can I say?
Yeah, I think at this point, seeing how bad is this like injury on her face, like
Well, so she's not dying because they don't want her dead yet. She definitely looks like the dog has grabbed. Oh yeah, if anybody gets offended by anything, please like make an emoji or something in chat. I just want to make sure that I'm not, ruining anyone's day. She looks like she's definitely been dragged around. Like they had a couple of the dogs like grab her arms and like drag her around the place and not kill her, because why? But just make her life bad.
all right. And like I heard all of these dogs, like I was able to identify that threat.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I think at this point Eddie would grab Samantha and just be
Just
like,
try to leave.
yeah, like be ready. Like hold on tight.
Okay. Now, if it was just you, I wouldn't make you roll. But because you're like tucking someone under your, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're tucking someone
No,
under your arm.
this is like Eddie
exiting the
basically
door.
doing like kind of like a like improvised. How would it even look like? Like
Oh, by the way, you're carrying someone while moving. No. It's a special effect. It's magic. I'm not going to apply physics because that would be mean.
yeah, because I was gonna say like if it was like a fireman's carry, that could be like woo, they go flying, and that's not.
The reason why I say your backpack got detonated is because you didn't really think to like, oh, I need to hold on to this to tell them, when I'm moving.
Yeah.
But like with a person, I feel like you use your magical energy to kind of like surround them so that you're not like, to the wind.
Okay, good.
Because you have a protect someone persona, so it's part of your. It wouldn't affect your bag because that wouldn't make any sense, but it affects a person. You're carrying a person, so it's part of the ability. So that's
Okay,
fine.
got it.
So okay, so you're gonna put her in your arms, whichever way you want, over your back, or I don't know if you want to princess carry her out.
I think Eddie would do like a straight up fireman's carry, just like be like,
Okay.
like hang on.
Now, the problem. This is not you just leaving. So it's not like I can just say, oh, it's no roll, you just leave.
Yeah.
You're literally grabbing someone and attempting to flee. So I will look at the relevant thing, because I think there is a roll for that that's specific. No. Yeah. When you that's defense of someone. There is one where it's literally running away. 0, seek guidance. I know you're here. Immediate physical danger. It's not that kind of thing. Okay. I'm having you keep your wits about you because this makes the most sense to me. You have a person, you're doing a heroic deed, there's monsters in there somewhere. This is a bad place. You're trying to keep, so it's 2d6 in mental, and if you fail, it's gonna be like, you're like, oh, I can't do this, guys. This is just too much. Like,
okay.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, it's persona. Sorry.
Wait, persona. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a 9.
Okay, you succeed, but basically, yeah, it's not the fact that you can't carry them. It's not the fact that you can't move very fast. It's the fact that this is a really weird situation and in a dark place with monsters. So, okay, so you grab them and you flee for the exit. You succeeded, so you're not seen. So that's good. You're just moving that fast. You hit the exit and you burst out into the woods, basically, because that's an abandoned factory. Which way do you go?
I'm just in the woods.
Basically, you're in like a factory that's a set away from the town, like an abandoned factory.
There's no like path or like
There's
something
there's
obvious.
a dirt road leading up to it. Yeah.
Um,
it-
honestly, hmm,
oh,
I think I might at this point call out to my comrades and ask them like, hey, where should I go? Like,
All right. Yeah,
I'm
we can come
so
back
I
to
feel like
it.
there's
I know which direction Eddie is in, right?
Yeah. You have an idea of direction, correct?
Um, so can I make the assumption that okay, you're to the north of where we are, so kind of get your bearings to figure out which way is south, and then try to find a road and go in that direction. And that seems like it might make that'll at least get you moving in this back towards where we are.
Okay. You're basically using the group as a compass. So you got go south or something. You could kind of feel your connection get better as you approach the group.
yeah.
So,
So I'm using them kind of like I'm tuning a radio or something.
all right. Um, remember, you're also carrying a package, so the package will groan and look at you every once in a while, be like, "What's going on?" And just crackling with lightning.
Do we know that she's got Samantha?
Yeah, you know that she has Samantha, which is
Well,
saying that. Yeah, go ahead.
well, yeah. Maybe you should like bring Samantha someplace that you feel is reasonably safe, and then go back for the other
Yeah.
two.
So Eddie wouldn't just go all the way towards them, but Eddie wants to go in that direction. So at some point he would stop in a maybe like a little off the path
Yeah.
in the forest and be like, all right, like set Samantha down like and like try to like like catch his breath.
Okay. You do that. I assume the group is kind of working together. Eventually, you get to use just to speed things up a little bit. You can convince Claire's parents to let her use the car for some reason. Oh, she's going out with friends. Oh, she's trying to make friends and be popular or something. I mean, it makes sense.
Hold on. We were gonna try to go to the school and still find Linda.
Oh, you guys are gonna go find Linda? Okay, I didn't know. I thought you guys were trying to get a car to find him. That's why.
It sounds like he's got a pretty good handle on this. And again, if it's 50 miles, that's easily an hour's drive at this point. So um, getting our hands on her and making sure that she can't do this to anybody else. Hopefully, we'll begin to resolve the issue, and then we'll have to deal with getting Eddie and the three girls when we can. Figure out a way to make that happen.
Okay.
That makes sense to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the problem, and as an honest GM, I'll tell Eddie this because he's smart. The more people you take from the building, the more obvious it's going to be that something is wrong. They are
Yeah.
dogs, and they will eventually notice. You know.
I mean, I get it. It's just yeah, no.
You might move really fast, but eventually they're gonna be like, we're counting noses, right? They're like, we're missing like 3 cheerleaders here or something.
This is why Eddie decided was like, okay, which one looks the worst shape?
Oh no, don't worry. You took the person that was in the worst shape, but also the person that she has the most anger for. So you're basically walking around with a dynamite stick. Great.
Oh. But I can how does Samantha look about is she like gonna run away? Like she's frightened, obviously, or
She's kind of out of it. She's been definitely dragged around, like for fun. Like they had a couple of dogs look like they've just dragged her around the inside of the
cool.
thing. Yeah, no, not cool. She's been lightly tortured.
All right, Eddie will take off his track jacket and hand it.
Okay. She will, like I said, she's mostly out of it, but she'll like wrap it around herself. Her scuffed up hands. She'll put the jacket over herself.
Great.
I
Yeah.
asked, have we gotten back to the school by this point?
Let's see. Portal that. You're almost there, yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right. If you do wait around a little bit, she will come around. So the question is, do you just kind of ditch her in the woods, or what do you do?
No, Eddie would not just like abandon her. Eddie wants to make sure that she's like, going to be okay with the situation and
Okay.
kind of assess where he is because he just went through a portal and like did this whole thing, but he's like, honestly, he doesn't even know what's going on like completely himself. He because he's just running.
Okay. She eventually, after about 4 or 5 minutes, she'll open her eyes. Who are you? Question, Eddie. Are you or are you super you? When she
Eddie at
opens.
this point has like, he's not transformed anymore. He like
Okay.
his track jacket is a normal track jacket. It's not like glowing.
No, I know. Okay, I just want to make sure. She opens her eyes. Who are you? Uh, where am I? I was in some sort of factory. I don't know.
Samantha, right? Samantha, what is it?
Miss Sweeney. So
Sweeney,
Samantha
right?
Sweeney. She
Eddie.
coughs a bit and a little bit of blood comes out of her mouth. Yeah.
Eddie would like awkwardly go to like take her hand and then be like,
They're
hey,
dogs.
am I in like the same class as Samantha, or do we not even?
You weren't in the same class as Samantha, no.
Oh, can I say which class I'm in, like the whatever
Oh,
homeroom?
yeah, you can do that. Yep. Oh, yeah, you're from my school. Oh my God, it was horrible. Those dogs. They came and grabbed me as I went to the bathroom, and they dragged me through the wall. Let's just scream a little bit. Where where am I?
Where? I'm not exactly sure. He would look around.
You're the freaking woods.
Yeah, we're just in the woods.
Uh-huh. Can we go? Can we leave?
Hold on.
They said
There
some
were.
horrible things in there, and I would like to leave before they happen.
What did you see? I saw there was two other cheerleaders out there.
They're grabbing all of my friends. They're grabbing all of them to get them together, you see.
Who's they?
It's a Lady Hellfire, she called herself.
Okay, Lady Hellfire, you say?
Yes. She said that once they gathered all the friends, and she starts to turn a little bit of pale. No, I can't tell you. I can't. No. Forget I said anything. Let's just leave. You want to try convince or something?
Yeah, like I want to tell her that we're actually just really far away from everything.
Okay, well that's great and all, but she just likes to want to go. In fact, she's probably mean enough to be like, "Listen, it's fine. They'll be good. I gotta go."
Wow.
All right, can I like try to convince her that my friends are like on the way?
Well, that's not exactly what convinces, but you could say that. Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, well, that's good. that your friends are coming."
Yeah, like my friends are coming. You should at least like stay around here so that we can pick you up and because they're more than happy to do that.
Okay. Um, that's fine. She'll calm down a little bit. He goes, "But we have to leave before she gets all of them, 'cause it'll be really bad if she gets all of my friends there."
Okay. I don't know. And he's like, you're right, it would be really bad.
Why, she could be grabbing them right now, and we would never know.
And he's like, you're right. And thinks about running back.
I wouldn't go back though either. That place is bad. They come from the walls. And then when I tried to sleep, they would nuzzle it next to me and wake me up again.
Oh dear.
And then she would like yell things like "You deserve it, you bitch," and I'm like, it's like she describes like the most horrible like treatment.
Jeez.
Okay, by this time you guys have reached the school because it's a nice cut. Um, when you guys get to the school, I assume you're going to look around for where Linda may have gotten to.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Hmm. You have the ability to affect reality, right? That's your thing?
Who, me?
Yeah, I think so. Well, someone had the ability to affect reality. I thought one of you guys had it.
And
I'm just trying to remember. Because you're trying to make. Oh, you're trying to find someone. Let me see what I can do here. Convince, no. Seek guidance, no. Yeah, okay. No, just glimpse the truth. You're searching the grounds for where they might be. So mental. Who wants to go? Yeah, you want to go for it? Sure.
Five.
That was a total of 5?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so one of the first things you do, because you're concerned for her, is you ask for your sister's name, which I'll just say sister's name because I don't know what it is. And you're like, oh, I gotta make sure
Carol.
she's all right first. So you're like, you walk around, sis, are you here? And you just like see like her backpack like on the ground.
Just
You
on the ground by itself.
just by itself, just sitting there, like the nice pink backpack, just sitting there on the ground.
I look around. I run up to it. Is there anyone around?
No,
Is there like a bathroom real close?
it's outside of where like the locker room is.
I look over. I check. I'm like, Carol, are you here? Freaking out.
No, she's not here, but there is a faint trace of sulfur.
I stop. My eyes go cold. That's it. I'm done playing games. I pick up the backpack.
Okay.
Where the hell is Linda?
Who wants to try mental next?
So I would like to you said you asked who had the ability to alter reality.
You do, I think.
Yes, I have the ability to alter reality, but I get to use mystical to do it.
Yep. Sounds right.
So I'm trying to track where Linda would have gone to.
Okay. I think that's within the realm of things that you can do with that ability.
So I rolled an 11, so that's a 13.
Okay. You're psychic and it's weird. So okay. What you see is you just see her like heading towards like the back garden area of the school, just sort of like like leaving like with a smile on her face. Not a broken, happy, cultisty kind of smile. She just clicks in her hands, just walking out the back door.
I am booking it after her. I am moving her. Come on, this way. And I'm just like getting Claire and Amos to just, and I guess Viola as a cardboard character at this point, to just follow me towards where she is.
Are you? I assume Claire is just raging. Like,
Oh no!
Yep.
I go as fast as I can.
Okay. For cinematic value, and because it's really close to 11 o'clock, you guys charge around the corner. You go through past students. There's not a lot at this point. It's late in the day. School's almost closed. Even after school stuff is probably coming to an end by now. You guys come around the corner, and you see her back, and then she stops, and then she turns and faces you guys. It was you. Stares right at Claire.
I stare right back.
Because she felt the same angry energy from before. So she's no study. It's like, oh, it was you. Turns around. And what do you think you lot are going to do?
We're gonna fuck you up. And I'm gonna
you're gonna transform, right? I assume.
I've already transformed. I've been transformed.
That's fine. The moment someone's okay, so you're transformed. So
everything gets really dark. As the like kind of is it already dark outside or shadows?
It's starting to get dark. It's starting.
The shadows deepen. My eyes are glowing green as I as my pendant as I transform. I don't have a picture exactly what I look like, but
she raises her hands up and she glows red, and then like a flowing red gown comes over her clothing, and like a large frumpy hat comes out, like it sits down on top of her head. Her hair grows long and her facial expressions change, and it goes, I see we're going to fight now. And she will like do this thing with her hand, and like green fog starts to roll in.
Wait, is this Lady Hellfire or Lyndon or Linda?
Yes, that is the answer.
Oh yes, okay.
Oh, you would know this is happening. So you would also know that she is distracted from whatever she'd been doing. So getting the other two out might be easy. I don't want to step on Claire's toes, but I am going to also I'm going to summon my undead minion right behind Linda at this point.
Okay, so we're gonna end up leaving off with her gown flows. She has her big red, she kind of looks like, you've ever had Carmen Sandiego, like that. She's got that very look, like where she's got the long weird hat and like the long flowing robes, and she has this green creepy fog around her, and you could hear howling in the fog, basically. Yeah, she's like a sanity loss and a half probably, but that's fine.
I'm a sanity loss and a half.
No, I know everybody here is, but
I haven't even described what I look like. I'll have a picture for it next time.
But I do like that we're gonna leave off on her unveiling, and luckily it's nighttime and there's nobody really behind this school building, so it's gonna be, I think, a brawl in the backyard is what this is gonna be.
Sorry for splitting the party, guys.
Oh no, you're fine. No, you know what your character was trying to do. You're fine.
You might actually, I mean, out of character, you might actually be the better play because she would have hostages. So if you're trying to like,
you're actually gonna be moving the hostages. You're just gonna be by yourself dealing with those dogs.
Yeah.
But other than that, that just means actually, if she's calling her dogs, those dogs might not even be there when you go back.
It's a 50-50. Like, you could be there to help defend them, but you could also, it depends on how you guys play it out. So it also depends on her mood, and she doesn't like Claire because you basically first striked her, so she knew it was you when you came up with her. She felt your anger.
How many points of damage did she take from projectile vomiting?
2. She took 2 full health of damage vomiting.
Oh, God.
You hit a concrete
I don't
floor
regret
into
it.
the one.
Claire's still angry at her. Like, this was always going to happen. That Claire couldn't see. It was just when or where. And who is going to, you know.
Oh, before we disappear, because she knows why you're here, she goes, she deserved it. They all deserved it. You have no idea. You have no idea how horrible they are.
But Linda, they didn't deserve it from somebody with such a bad outfit.
and that's where you stop. Yeah, that's the best place.
I'm out of character. I'm ready to deal mental damage with that binder.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna destroy her. You're not understanding.
These pictures are terrible. Look at all of them.
Oh, if I really wanted to be mean, I could just post those pictures all over the school and embarrass her, and then call her parents and let her know that and just kind of let them know that she was sick at school, why, get her trouble at home. Like that, there's a out of character, a cornucopia of way to make someone's life hell.
I'm like I said, I'm curious how that's going to resolve, because everyone has their reasons. Villains have reasons, So this is going to be fun to play out. And with that, I don't want to ruin any more of the mystery. And I will say good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Right. Sorry, out of character. Sorry if I was kind of being a mean character.
No. Someone's abducted your sister. You're perfectly in rights to be angry.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's upset too. Eddie just doesn't want to show it.
This person is not nice, regardless of their reasons. They are definitely in the wrong here. Like,
They say two wrongs don't make a right, but I'm perfectly fine making three wrongs. See if that works.
so I did say there was Lovecraftian influence. So the dog things do resemble Hounds of Tyndallus. They're like Hounds of
I
Tyndallus.
thought it was that.
But
Okay.
yes, I was describing them in a slightly different way. They're Hounds of Tyndallus, but they're like more like somewhere between a crossbreed between a Hound of Tyndallus and a Hellhound. If like they mated and made this thing, that's what they would be. It's just gross and wrong. So yes, they come in through corners, walls, things like that. That's how they get here. Okay. All right, and I will see you guys later.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Boy.
Let's see.